When people think of Chinese ghost legends, they often imagine a world where the dead are never completely gone. Make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most chilling mysteries. Now, back to the shadows. And in many ways, that is exactly how traditional Chinese ghost belief works. Let's go. The dead can remain near the living as honored ancestors, but they can also return as troubled spirits if something has gone wrong. If they died badly, were forgotten, were improperly buried, or are still bound by hunger, grievance, or desire. In Chinese thought, the spirit world is not far away. It overlaps with ordinary life, with family duty and ritual memory. Let's begin with the broadest and most important figure, the Gai. Britannica defines it as a troublesome spirit that roams the world. A Gai is known for causing misfortune, illness, and even death. It's not just an eerie apparition in an abandoned place. A ghost can be an active force in the world, something that affects your health, your luck, and your everyday life. But Chinese ghost stories are not all the same. Some are malicious, others suffer, and some are just profoundly lonely. Many stories are actually about encounters with strangers, often involving romance, longing, or even moral testing. This detail matters because it explains why these stories feel so intimate. They are about relationships across the boundary of death. One of the most famous categories is the hungry ghost, or Gai. These are among the most haunting figures in Chinese supernatural belief because their suffering is built into their form. In Buddhist thought, rebirth as a hungry ghost comes from negative karma and destructive attachment. In Chinese culture, these ghosts are believed to be especially active during the 7th lunar month. Their horror is that they can never be satisfied. Hunger itself becomes a punishment that continues after death. The Hungry Ghost Festival grows out of that fear and pity. It is held on the 15th day of the month to feed the dead. Legend says Emperor Minghuang was cured of illness after dreaming of a great ghost devouring lesser demons. Offerings of food, incense, and paper goods are made for ancestors and wandering ghosts who have no one to care for them. This is a revealing part of the culture. Ghosts are frightening, but they are also owed compassion, ritual, and respect. The festival comes with warnings. People avoid swimming because of water ghosts and warn children not to stay out late. Chinese ghost belief isn't just about stories. It shapes calendars, rituals, taboos, and how people move through time itself. Another major figure is the Jiangshi, often nicknamed the hopping vampire, but that nickname can be misleading. Jiangshi are better understood as uniquely Chinese undead, reanimated corpses rather than Western-style vampires. Popular culture shows them in Qing official dress, moving stiffly because of rigor mortis, sometimes hopping with arms outstretched. The Jiangshi is less emotional than other ghosts. It is more like a spiritual malfunction, the body animated in the wrong way. That is why it feels so uncanny. It is the dead person, but not really the person. Something essential is missing. Folklore treats most ghosts as emotionally legible, but the Jiangshi is horrifying because it is motion without a self. Then there are the fox spirits, or Hulijing. These are shapeshifters, often able to appear as beautiful women. Their nature can vary from seductive and dangerous to loyal, intelligent, or even deeply sympathetic. In the Qing collection, Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio, these beings were, for the first time, humanized. Completed in the early Qing period, it became one of the most famous reservoirs of Chinese supernatural storytelling. One reason it matters is that its ghosts are not flat monsters. They can be eloquent, tragic, and emotionally complex. In these stories, the boundary between human and spirit becomes a space for satire, romance, and social criticism. One of the best-known examples is Nie Xiaoqian, made famous through adaptations like A Chinese Ghost Story. She belongs to a tradition where ghosts can form emotional bonds with the living, based on romance and obligation. Another major figure is Zhong Kui, the great demon queller. He is not a ghost to be feared, but a protector against them. Zhong Kui became a powerful protector in art and folklore, subduing demons and driving away evil. His presence tells us that Chinese ghost culture is also about defense, exorcism, and restoring order. Many dead are supposed to become benevolent ancestors if they are properly remembered and honored. The frightening ghost appears when that relationship is broken, the dead person who has not been integrated into memory. Hungry ghosts and resentful spirits exist because something has failed in the chain between the living and the dead. The Gai brings unrest. The hungry ghost represents craving. The Jiangshi is an unnatural threat. The fox spirit blurs beauty and danger. When we talk about Chinese ghost legends, we are talking about more than monsters. We are talking about hunger, love, and ritual debt. In Chinese folklore, ghosts are rarely meaningless. They carry memory, desire, and warning, and that is why they endure. What should we uncover next? Pick your flavor. Haunted forests, urban legends, or the dark world of cursed stories? Let me know in the comments.